Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. Don't mind the hair, I just got out of the shower, and since I'm not going anywhere for 2 days, I'm going to let it air dry. Okay, yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday. I've told you that I have a problem going on with lack of health insurance. Tried to apply to New York State of Health and was told it was accepted, then it was rejected, and I'm trying to get it accepted again. And since then, my Facebook ads have been all sorts of ads for New York State of Health. It's like, I don't want to hear from these people. I don't want to see ads for them. I am not happy with them. So I decided the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So they put up a post about, it's time to celebrate because you can apply for this insurance. So I commented that it was not a cause to celebrate for me. It was actually a bit of a nightmare. And gave a few details about how I was told my application was accepted and then wasn't told that I needed to supply more information and I got rejected. So they responded, oh, we are so sorry to hear this. We want to escalate your claim and have a supervisor look through it. Please private message us with the information. Okay, I did. And then I got a message back a little bit later saying, okay, give us your best, the best phone number to reach you at and let us know when you are available. It's like, hey, I'm home all day. Here's my number. So since I record on my phone, I couldn't make a video because I figured, what if they call right in the middle of the video and I've got to get up and turn the video off and get the phone, and what if he hangs up before I can get... So I was like, okay, not going to make a video, just work on stuff. And I did. I have stuff to show you. But I was on the phone for over an hour. At times I was getting pretty emotional. This is just so frustrating for me. And I hate dealing with stuff like this. So by the time the call, once the call was over, I had to gather up all this information and go to my old office. I called to make sure that the computer was available. Went to my old office, had to print out a couple of things, and then I was trying to use the printer to scan to email. Looked like it was working. I wasn't getting my emails. So after trying that 3 different times with 3 different email addresses, I came home and used our hokey little printer that we have to scan to a flash drive. First time I tried, I got the backs of all the documents. Oh, when you're scanning to PDF, you got to put the stuff in face down. Okay. So I tried again and sent it in, and now I'm waiting for a response again. So, by the time all that was done, it was already like, oh man, because it was already dinner time. Fortunately, I had meat in the crock pot. We had beef fajitas last night. All I had to do was fry up the onions and peppers and cut up the vegetables and add the meat. Ta-da! Fajitas! But then after dinner, I was just like, no, I'm not leaving this chair. I'm wiped out. So, I'm waiting. I'm waiting again. But with my waiting and working, I finished off scrap bag 8. The biggest project from the scrap bag was another Ballerina Kitty. This finished off almost this green. It definitely finished off this brown. When I went to make the legs, I was weighing it. Like I weighed it and then I did a round or two and I weighed it again. It's like, I am not going to have enough for both legs. So I finished up one leg, and then for the other leg, I found a pretty close. Okay, there's the leg. That in there is the other color. So I tried starting the other leg with that color. It was too obvious because not only is it a slightly different color, this has a little bit of a shine to it, that doesn't, and that one's just a little bit thicker. The legs were ending up looking so much different. Okay, let's try like 3 stitches of this, 3 stitches of that, and see how that works. No, that didn't work either. So I went back, okay, I would just start with the color that I had, and if I run 4 rows short, the last 4 rows on the top will be the different color, and maybe it won't show as much because it's up towards the top of the leg. I had enough to finish. I was just like, thank you. I was amazed that it worked out. I was just like, oh, I needed that today. So I was victorious at Yarn Chicken. And I figured since I did 1 ear, 2 colors, that I didn't do the headband and the bow on the head like I do with others. Just like, no, I thought if I put a white bow up there, it would detract from the ear tip. So that was the first project finished from the first amigurumi project, because I showed you the baskets. Today's Wednesday. Okay. Then I got into the orange. I don't know if they actually come in this color, but I made an orange macaroon. Macaron? I Googled it to try to see how to pronounce it. And apparently there are the French macaroons and there are American macaroons. And macaroons are sort of like a lumpy bumpy cookie where you've got a bunch of ingredients like coconut or something in them to make them sort of lumpy and textured. So this is definitely one of those French cookies, however you want to pronounce it. I'm getting there. I want to have a bowl of those. Then, say last night, okay. Yesterday, 2 different people sent me a picture. I wonder if I could. It was a bunch of 4 bunny peep dolls, amigurumi, but not made in the round. 2 flat panels that you crochet together. The first person, yeah. I'll see what colors I have in my next scrap bag. Maybe I'll make some of those. With the second person, like an hour later, sent me the same picture. I was like, okay, it's a sign. I need to make some. So I made one in orange, and I finished off this brighter shade of orange. And now I got the wheels are turning. I could make a little sign for this, like a little sign on it, that I put on a toothpick that says emotional support peep. That's the plan. If I can get about 10 of them made up before my next show, March 5th, it's doable. Then I had started a project last night with the greens that were left over. I have to hurry because my phone is down to 15% battery power. With the greens that were left over. It's not green. No, but this guy is. I made a little turtle and I made a little egg for him to fit into. So I need to make a video of like the egg and opening the egg and taking the turtle out and get him on Etsy. There was one point where I was making a lot of little critters and eggs, and they did sell pretty well for me on Etsy and at craft shows. So, turtle and an egg. That finished off the green. All I had left was another small cake of orange. So I looked at my Etsy listings. I looked up my loopy chicken, and I no longer had an orange loopy chicken. I must have sold it somewhere along the line. So I have rectified that situation by making an orange loopy chicken. Yay! So now I need to update my Etsy listing for loopy chicken. Still had a little bit left. And I finished it off with this. How's that for a happy coffee? I mean, that guy's really happy. An orange happy coffee. So know what I get to do today? I get to start a new scrap bag. And this bag marks the halfway point in my scrappy bags, because this is 9 of 18. This one has got a few big, like this blue, sort of big. It looks like there's a green right there that's sort of big. I could be mistaken. This could be another one of those where there's dozens of 18-inch strands of green looped together. We shall see. And there's a little thing of white, sport weight or baby weight. I can cake that up and use it double or triple and make some eggshells. I can make another turtle and put them in an eggshell. But I'm thinking maybe a gold marshmallow peep. There's pink, the blue, the green. There's even a little bit of Christmas stuff in here. Red, white, and green. So I am ready to jump into, ooh, there's some dark brown. If I make any coffee, happy coffee, it's going to be black coffee. So I am going to go charge my phone and get this nicely caked up and untangled. And I have a plastic tray someplace that I'm going to put it in. So by the time my phone is charged so I can do the editing, hopefully I'll have it all caked up and I can insert a picture. Let's lean over so we have room for a picture of the scrap bag 9 all partied up. So that's it. I'm back. By tomorrow, I should have a whole bunch of progress done on scrap bag 9 and be able to show you all the stuff that I've made. Would be nice if I had an answer regarding my health insurance. That's probably not going to happen until Monday or Tuesday, because they said it can take 2 to 4 days for a documents processor to look at your submission. Sorry, I shouldn't be imitating the nice gentleman who kept me on the phone for over an hour, explaining everything to me in great detail. This is what you need to send. This is what you need to send. When you send it, send a cover letter that says that this is the most recent information available. Make sure you put on your cover letter that this is for benefit year 2025. Like, here, I'll tell you exactly what they're looking for. Make sure you do it exactly how they want. Okay. It's out of my hands now. Let it go. Go play with yarn. Bye-bye.